everybody, it's MakeupMenaree. Welcome back to my channel and hello. I feel like it has been forever since I recorded a video, but a lot has been going on. So yeah, I guess I'll just sit down and start my day, I guess get my makeup on and let you guys know what has been going on with me. As you can see behind me, I do have everything set up. I am working from home, which is one of the huge, I guess, life changes that I've gone through in the last couple months. So anyway, let me go ahead and get you guys set up. Let me get ready so I can get my makeup on and we'll just chat a little bit. So I will see you guys back in a few minutes. So I hope everything is not noticeable. I literally have a huge screen here, my computer for work. Anyway, let me go ahead and get my hair out of the way so we can get started. First of all, before I start, I will make sure I link all my products that I use on my face in the description box below, like I always do. God, it feels so weird to be recording again, guys. Like, I know it hasn't been that long for you, but it's been a minute for me. Yeah, there has been a lot going on. Like I said, I started a new position. So I am technically still with the hospital that I was working with before. I am just in a different department. Sort of decided on a whim to apply for a position. Didn't really have any idea what it was or what it was about. Probably back in October, when I decided to go ahead and apply for this position. One of my amazing case managers that I work with in my other department saw that this position was up and said, why don't you just apply for it? Otherwise, I would have never known. So I went ahead and applied for it, sort of forgot about it, and got a call for interview. So a little bit of background information in regards to my old department. I knew coming into this hospital after leaving my other position I had been in for 16, 17 years, that other position that I got in on was sort of just a step in the door, that's not somewhere that I wanted to stay for long term. I thought I would be there a little longer. I ended up only being there for 10 months or 11 months. But knew from the jump that I didn't want to stay there for very long. Amazing people in that department, some of the best people I've met ever. But that department doesn't have a lot of room for growth or opportunity. They are very short with funds, so I understand, you know, there's only so much they can do. But I knew that I needed to get out of that position in order to make a little more money and to be able to sort of expand on my career. So anyway, yeah, back to the position. So sort of didn't really know what it entailed. And so I applied for it anyway and got interviewed. And even after the first interview, I sort of still wasn't, I was sort of confused as to what I would be doing. And like I said, it's in the research department. So I am completely ignorant to research. I've never worked in research before. I've always been in patient care, that kind of thing. So this was something completely different. Anyway, interview went really, really well. Both interviews went really, really well. And you know, when I don't know if you guys have interviewed before, and you know when an interview just goes great, you know that you most likely got the job. Like the interviews, I interviewed with my current supervisor, went really good. Interviewed with two of my coworkers. I think that interview went really, really well. And then I interviewed with the doctor that's the director over this particular program. And it was just really easy conversation. So I knew that I had most likely gotten the job, but I still didn't know exactly what the exact job entailed. Because of COVID, they are not doing things the way that they used to. Obviously, it's sort of on hold. And so there are other things that people are doing in this particular research program that they usually don't do when we're open and being able to, interact with patients. So it's more interaction with patients. It's more not patient care, but taking samples like blood and saliva, that kind of thing, and on a normal basis. But because, of COVID, they're not doing any of that right now. So super confused still as to what I was going to be doing. And then I had a sort of a heart-to-heart with my old supervisor. It asked me how the interview and stuff went. Of course, in my current company, if you apply for jobs within the company or within the hospital, your current supervisors get alerted. So of course everybody knew that I had interviewed, and my supervisor at the time was super excited. I had been told when I first started that they didn't expect me to stay in that position for very long, that they knew that I probably would branch out just to learn as much as I could in my current position, because they knew that, you know, ultimately I wouldn't stay there. So she was super excited for me, had a heart-to-heart with her, sort of told her I didn't know if I really wanted to take this position. I wasn't sure if I was going to be interested in the things that they were doing, and yada, yada, yada. I was told the position as of right now would be from home, which I think a lot of people are excited about that aspect, but that sort of deterred me a little bit from jumping on. Like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, yes, I love that idea. It was sort of like, oh my God, I've never worked from home. What the heck's going to go on with that? So that wasn't like a plus for me, I guess. But anyway, had a heart-to-heart with my past supervisor and told her, you know, that I was sort of nervous, wasn't sure, you know, about it, and probably was going to just go ahead and call the new supervisor and just let her know that I didn't know if I was interested or not. Sort of, I don't know. I was on the fence. I didn't know what to expect. And I think for me, not knowing what to expect is the problem. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for my stuff. I like things laid out, and I like to know what I'm going to be doing. And the thought of the unknown sort of freaks me out a little bit. But anyway, so wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. And then my husband and I went on a week-long vacation. We went to a cottage in the woods. It was amazing. Not much internet, just hung out all day and night, ate, drank. It was an amazing time. Like, there was animals, deers, cow, you know, it was amazing. So anyway, I totally forgot about the interviews and the job, and not really sure if I wanted to do it or not. The day we got back from our trip, I got a call from HR, and they wanted to offer me the position. And baby, when I heard how much money they were wanting to offer me, that literally changed all kinds of opinions I had, all kinds of decisions that I thought I had made. And that was just an opening offer. I don't know. A lot of people don't know. Y'all know your worth. If a job or a company really wants you and they offer you a certain amount of money, you can counter offer. So I know a lot of people don't know that. Like, you can counter offer. It's not going to hurt anything to ask for a little bit more money. If they really want you, they're going to give it to you. Or you guys just go ahead and wager back and forth, and usually you'll end up, you know, getting a little bit more money. So I know a lot of people are not super familiar with that, but that is an option. So the initial money that they offered me was enough to be like, what? And then of course I let them know that I needed to think about it and that I would get back to them the next day. I went ahead and called. You guys know Lynn and Allison of Glamfam are two of my most best friends in the world. That Allison has recently shifted positions in regards to work. She's also in the medical field, as all of you guys know. If you guys follow Lynn and Allison's channel, she works in the medical field as well. And her situation sort of shifted in a situation that would sort of be what I would be doing. So I wanted to make sure to get her information, her feedback, because she's been doing it now for several months. And, you know, I just wanted to see how she felt, how it was going, what she thought I should do. Of course, I discussed it with my husband, and he was like, you know, girl, for that money, girl, do it. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Y'all know I can't do my eyebrows on camera and talk, so I'll be right back. Hey guys, brows are on. What was I talking about? Oh, anyway, so yeah, I went ahead and talked to really good family members and friends, and everybody told me that I should do it. The only thing that was holding me back from leaving my other position literally were a couple really close friends, coworkers that I've made up there. Obviously, I miss dearly. Of course, they told me to go for it. So yeah, I went ahead and accepted the position. Really, really good. Still used to being home and working from home. Definitely a different situation than it is from working actually at a job. I have never worked from home before. I have never had a position where I had to be home even through COVID, where I know a lot of people transitioned to working from home, like this current position that I'm in, it was transitioned over to home because of COVID. I worked the entire time through COVID. I work in a hospital. We're interacting with patients. We're actually working on COVID floors a lot of the times. So I have never been able to be like working from home or anything like that. Like I've always had to go in and work. So it's definitely a different situation. I do like that I'm not having to get up and drive to work. I am enjoying working from home. So that's one of the big major changes. A couple cats, one of them is elderly. He's almost 13 and he's been having a few health issues lately. So it's nice to be home and be able to make sure that he's okay, and he's not alone all day at home with the other cats. So I'm able to check on him throughout the day, which is nice. I had a scare with one of my children a couple months ago. I'm not going to get into that, but extremely stressful time with that. So that has also taken a lot of my attention, because I make sure that I am in contact with my oldest son, who doesn't live in the state. I'm making sure just to contact him. I talk to him several times a day, every day, just to make sure that he is doing okay. And my daughter, who is here, has been in a couple scary situations, accidents. It literally just snowed here in Texas randomly. I'll insert some clips if I can. I took some on Snapchat and stuff. It snowed an extremely big amount of snow here, and especially for Texas, this was really crazy to have that amount of snow. But anyway, my daughter, it was a Sunday, she had to work. She's a vet tech, and she does, weekends where they do feedings and stuff like that. So she was on her way to work and slid off the road and across the highway and had a really scary accident. Thank God that she wasn't hurt and that the car was not as damaged as it could have been. But it was very, very scary. So a lot of little things going on that have just sort of taken my attention. And there she is as I'm talking about her wrecking. Hey. So yeah, there's a lot of scary things that there she is. She just woke up. Give me a kiss. But yeah, so that was super scary situation. But she's okay. As you can see, still sassy and spicy, sticking her tongue at me as she leaves. I thought that because I'm home, I would be able to start uploading more every week. But with the training and stuff that I've been doing and the extensive amount of stuff that my new position has been requiring me to do, I do go up to the hospital once or twice a week. Other things that I can't access here. But I have been extremely busy. Like, I thought I was going to have all this time off and extra free time, and that is that is not the case, guys. I have been working my butt off. I'm home and I am staying busy. See what else has been going on besides that, with the the things with the kids and working in a different position. I think that's literally been enough the last few months to deal with. I really don't need to really put anything else on because I ain't going nowhere. Let me wipe my lips off. They look really crusty. I want to go ahead and make sure to start uploading more videos, guys. I do have some products that I was waiting for the companies to send me. I did receive some of those. I don't know, with the mail and Christmas and all that going and all the other foolery going on, the mail has been running super slow. Am I the only one? Has your guys' mail been running really slow? I'm not talking about Amazon. Amazon be on it, but like the regular postal mail has been extremely slow. And I mean, I understand it's busy and now the snow and all that, but I've been waiting on a few PR packages to come in to review some more products for you guys. So those should be coming soon. Is where I have been. I have been here working. Literally, I only leave the house like maybe twice a week, if that. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little just catching up with me. Link all the products that I use in the description box below. I didn't use too many. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything today besides working. But anyway, do like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or comments, or where have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? How was your holiday? Make sure to comment below so we can go ahead and chat. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to check out my other Chatty Get Ready With Me videos here.